Ready to drum and check out the Pound Rockout Workout. Also, Jim Parsons returns for another day at the co-host desk. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Jim Parsons.
It's you. Welcome. It's July 6th. Hey, happy hump day. Yeah. Back as my co-host today is none other than Jim Parsons.
What did you call this? Hump day.
Hump day. This is hump day.
Yeah, I think you said hunt.
No,
I thought I was missing something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm National Hunting Day. How wonderful.
Yeah, no, I like hump day. It's where I always say that our audiences on Wednesday are just, they're like, we're almost to the end, but not quite.
It's
and we're
true.
climbing the hill and we got to the peak.
We were just talking about this backstage. So Tuesday's a little like, God, the week is still
week is so
much.
Far ahead of
and you feel it. You were much louder than yesterday's audience.
Yes. Yeah.
It's true. I didn't say it was something to be proud of.
Yeah,
I just said you're loud.
Yeah. No, but yes, that's true. It's like a historical thing.
Yeah.
It is truly a historical fact that Tuesday audiences, not Mondays. Mondays audiences are always still
drunk.
Exactly.
I mean, there is
They're
sort of
still
that
like, we
good hangover.
That weekend was amazing. We put it to bed.
You know, in the theater on Broadway, Saturday nights can be woof.
No kidding.
Well, I think two things. I think Saturdays take a lot of energy out of people. They yard work or just running around, whatever they're doing.
Right.
And so they can sometimes, after their dinner and a couple of drinks, come to the theater and they're like, yeah, okay. But the other thing is, I think, especially with Broadway, it's an expensive thing to do. And it's like a mini New Year's Eve. You put so much stock into it that it's like, well, it better be good.
Right.
And it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, not for $500, you know.
But I also think with certain shows on Broadway, certainly people are not sure, like, when they're allowed to laugh, when they're allowed to...
100%. Right. And with any live audience, even like yesterday, I was saying that was partly they were Tuesday quiet, but partly I feel like some people come in here and they feel a little shocked. They're like, well, we're here.
They're here.
They're doing the show.
Yeah.
And you're very participatory so far. But yesterday, I felt they were a little surprised.
Yeah.
A little surprised to see us,
Yeah.
which they knew we were coming. I don't know why. I was surprised to see them.
When are you going to do another Broadway show?
I don't know. I love it. I've done 3 while I've been working on the TV show, and it's really what's kind of made things so fresh every year going back to the show. It's also because to make it worth it, both financially and just for any play, it really requires to start basically the day we stop taping Big Bang and to run until the Sunday night before we go back on Wednesday.
So you have no vacation at all?
No, and again, it's invigorating because it's so different and it feels good, but like last year when I came back, I was like, that may be the last one for a while. I can't, you know. Also, I want to do a new play or maybe even a musical that's going to require more work and more time to rehearse it than I can give right now.
Than you can give to...
It has to be specific circumstance right now, so...
But I have to tell you, if you ever get the opportunity to see Jim Parsons in a Broadway show, take it, do it.
You're very sweet.
No, I'm telling you, there's nobody better.
Well,
nobody
thank
more
you.
electric.
There's a couple that are better. Not many, but there's a couple that are better.
Listen, let me tell you.
Patty LaPone ain't got nothing on me.
Nobody better on the Broadway stage that is here as my co-host than this man. Okay?
That's because I'm here. That's exactly right.
Hey, listen, are you know, I know that you play like a mega genius, a rocket scientist.
Yes.
But have you become more of a rocket scientist?
Less, I would say.
Less?
Well, you know, you distance yourself from your work.
So you're not into the planets at all?
No, I think it's neat.
It's neat. Yeah. You know about this NASA's Juno spacecraft, right? You know, everybody knows about Juno, right? So do you know, like, it's kind of amazing. It took 5 years to sort of get this data from circling the spacecraft, from circling Jupiter. And it's so interesting that they said that it's like literally Jupiter is so far away that it takes 48 minutes for messages just to travel. Messages that we're used to, like satellites being instantaneous.
Yeah.
It takes 48 minutes to transmit any data.
That's incredible.
And, yeah, it's really, and the pictures and the information that they're getting is kind of amazing. And like 5 years of traveling just to get there.
I do, that concept of that much space that's one of those things that can still blow my mind. You know how, like, you know, the first time you're a kid and you start thinking of things that blow your mind, like, can you imagine nothing? Like, what if there was nothing? It's like, mind blown. But that still manages, like, how is something that far away?
How? Right. And because it's so far away, the pictures of it just look teeny. But you could fit 1,300 Earths.
1,300?
1,300 Earths inside of Jupiter.
That's creepy.
Now imagine if there were people there. They would be monsters.
No, there'd just be tons of them, right?
Well, tons of them, or maybe they'd be giant. Who knows?
Well, that could be too.
Who knows? I just, like, these are things that I think about all the time. Don't you?
No. But well, that's what I was going to say. They do right. I have to talk about it. I have to memorize a lot about things like this.
Right.
Which may be my distance from it, you know. My favorite news thing, I don't know if anybody cares about Wimbledon in here, but I do.
We
deeply.
do.
I love
we
tennis
bonded today over our
deeply.
love of, like, watching the news. Like, we are news junkies.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I really am, actually.
Yeah.
So Venus and Serena are both in the semifinals again for Wimbledon. If they can win, if they both win their matches, it'll be the first time they'll meet in a Grand Slam final since, I believe, 2009. The longevity of their careers. You know, Venus played in the first or second round somebody that was born the day after or before her first ever Wimbledon match this year. Like, this person was not alive when she was on the practice courts.
Right.
And coupled with that, though, is like, I see there's a lot of great athletes and even some performers where they used to meet, I think they've met in the finals 5 times. We're so used to seeing them that it's the kind of champions that you kind of get used to see and almost took for granted while it was happening.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the reasons I want this so badly to get to see it again, because I felt like it was one of the things like, oh, they're in the finals again. And now you're like, how did they do that? How did they do that? And
did you ever see the documentary on them?
Yes.
Oh, it's fascinating.
I'm crazy about them.
Me too. I'm crazy about them. And you know, just the entire family. You realize it is such, like, you know, I remember the first time we gave our kids tennis rackets and gave them a tennis lesson, and they were like, "I don't like this," and we were like, "Fine, we don't like it either." And I like there's a, you know, their dad,
with you on
their
this.
dad sat there and like, and they had it in them to miss the birthday parties, to miss all the family functions.
It was important to them.
It was important. And I don't know.
I think that's what's so moving about it. Anytime anybody has that much passion and work and focus and devotes it. She is. She's all goosed up over this. But it is goosebump worthy. I mean, you know, it's very moving, that kind of human spirit and dedication to anything, but this is an example of that.
I agree. I agree. So, you know, everybody, this is the time of year, especially here in New York, where they start crying about there's going to be a rosé shortage. All you alcoholics out there, rosé shortage.
Is that really a thing?
Yes, and people go on rosé runs. They start stockpiling rosé.
We have at least 8 bottles in our fridge right now. That's just because we like it. No, we weren't scared. Now I'm scared.
People used to stockpile books, right? People were like, what if we can't get any more books?
Right.
Now we're stockpiling rosé. Okay, so the hot rosé of the past couple of seasons has been this Whispering Angel.
Oh, yes.
Which I like to say that if you have enough Whispering Angel, you turn into a screaming devil. And now people are not just gobbling up the Whispering Angel Rosé, but they've come up with a Whispering Angel Rosé gummy bear. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Of course they did.
Yes. Remember yesterday we had the meat popsicles?
Oh! Oh!
Now I've got Sugarfina Whispering Angel.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Sugarfina is a candy company. Do you know about this candy company?
Oh, yes. I've not had this, but I've had other candies from them.
I'm not a spokesperson, but I have to say I think they make excellent gifts. It presents well. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Okay, so they have two different
Good
kinds
packaging.
of rosé gummy bears. Rosé all day and Yes Way rosé.
Awesome.
So why don't we try some? Oh, these are actually roses.
Yeah, and these are bears.
And
Okay,
those
all
are
day.
bears. You're gonna
Why
try
all day?
Well, why not?
I know, but I mean, it smells like rosé.
It's infused with the actual Whispering Angel wine. Isn't that nice? Does anybody like rosé?
Those are lovely. I want to try the other one too.
Yeah.
Those are really lovely. And
So-
so pretty.
So of
You could
course,
wear this.
this being New York City, they sold out in 2 hours.
Of these?
Yep.
Oh, well, don't give these to the audience then. There's the last two in the city.
I thought the audience would like some to try.
If they're the only two left, I'm not letting you. I'm taking them home. But they can't. They can't.
Sorry, guys, I wanted to give you some, but Jim Parsons said.
I don't work here. I'm going to take home a prize.
Anyway, so you can email roseallday@sugarfina.com and get on the waiting list if you want some.
Oh my
right?
God. It's the new Birkin bag.
Isn't that cool? There you go, everybody.
Oh, that's pretty.
So those would be good party favors, don't you think?
They were great just to sit here
We
with.
were to have a party. And also, in other news, which I love, identical twin sisters, because I love identical twins.
Oh my
you know, like
God.
they're such statistical anomalies, and they gave birth on the same day at the same time.
Unbelievable.
In different states. Yep. Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
They each gave birth to their first child.
Look
I'm surprised they didn't give birth to twins, quite frankly.
Yeah, that would have the only thing that could have made the story even
But
more
isn't
amazing.
that beautiful? Yeah.
Twins. I'm so fascinated. I've been cast in a lot of shows where I have like another kind of counterpart, even on the TV show, Johnny, with Johnny,
Johnny
but
Galecki.
Sheldon and Leonard are kind of, you know, a real pair, and I think that's just a comedy trope. I don't think it's anything about me, but for a long time, I finally asked my mother, I said, did I have a twin that didn't come along? That, you lost or whatever.
Yes,
you know, that's so morbid. I'm sorry to say it like that.
Right.
But I really, it's like, I feel like maybe I've a missing arm, and
You've always felt that way?
I'm making that up. But no, I'm not making it up. But like when I was cast with people again and again in pairs like that, I was like, maybe there's something about me that's missing that other yin and yang.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So I'm fascinated with them, what they provide each other.
Well, when I worked with Faith Ford and on Hope and Faith, she and I said it was like we looked at each other almost like we had been missing all of our lives.
Right.
And we're still that way. Like we still have that connection.
That's very sweet.
Like I feel things when something's wrong in her life, I feel it. And when something's wrong in my life, she feels it.
or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Well.
Did we go off the rails, or that was fine?
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. The audience is PO'd.
We lost them.
They are PO'd.
They turned into Tuesday.
No,
What
they
happened?
I can tell you what happened.
If you need the rosé that badly, speak up.
I was like, oh,
Kelly tried. It's my fault.
It's a big mistake.
I know. Yeah, you don't dangle alcohol in front of people and they go, no, never mind.
Yeah, no, Oprah would never do that.
Oh,
Oprah,
it'd be under your
would have
seat
made sure
right now.
everybody had
You
one of
get a
those.
bear.
Yeah, okay, Gelman, that's funny. Everybody look under Gelman's seat. Hey, we have a huge show today. It's his birthday. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is here.
That's amazing that he's here for his birthday. I think that's so cute.
I think we found a good gift for him.
Perfect. And just
Hopefully
a little bit gone.
he didn't see the beginning of the show. Who else is here?
Julia Stiles is here.
And now listen to this. Jim and I are going to try something called the Pound Rock Out Workout. I don't know what it means, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say. Can it be? It's
Do you
really hard
lose
to
a pound
do.
when you do it?
No, it's a big drumming workout.
Oh, it's drumming.
Drumming, yeah.
Oh, pound. As in like pounding
on the drums, yes.
I was like, if I'm going to do it and only lose a pound, I'm just going to eat the gummy. Right?
Yes.
Doesn't seem like enough.
I feel a certain sense of nervousness about this. I mean, we have to change clothes for it and everything. It's like,
spandex.
You're committing. I'm not wearing spandex for this.
Come on.
Okay, you got me.
Come on. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's time for it. Now, this is our brand new trivia game, which I'm not going to lie, it seems exactly like the old trivia game. And I'm tired of playing this charade where we go, oh, it's so different. But a graphic is going to come down, and we're going to be driving a car, and you're going to love it.
Yeah.
Okay? I should blindfold you. That was very funny.
Do it.
Yeah, ready?
Okay.
Woo! He doesn't need to see the road. Oh my God. Yeah, just look, see how different that trivia game is? By the way, you did get drilled in the crotch with the confetti.
I mean,
a confetti wand.
We need to separate those more before we throw them down.
Crucial area.
It didn't hurt, but I did go, what happened? Look down, there was this pile of
Did you
confetti.
see all that confetti in my crotch?
Gave birth to twins.
Yeah. Hey, today's trivia dancer is all the way from Bergen County, New Jersey. That's David Kirshner. Well done. And on the phone is our trivia caller, Kathy Cockrell from Joaquin, Texas.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, it had.
yeah.
Hey, Kath.
Kathy.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Tim.
How are you?
I am great. How are y'all? I'm so excited.
We are wonderful. So you're in Texas, huh?
Yes, I'm in
I'm
Rockland, Texas.
I'm from Houston.
Yes.
Yeah. I got a lot of y'all in the house
Wait,
today.
you got the audience back with
I got
that
'em back.
statement. I'm from Houston.
Alcohol, Texas.
is great.
Yeah.
What are you doing today, Kath?
I'm headed to Galveston. I'm going to the beach.
My dad was born in Galveston, to keep making this about me, but yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
no, that's nice.
Yeah.
I bet it's nice in Galveston, isn't it? The beaches are beautiful, right?
Yes.
Beautiful houses and architecture, too.
Oh, nice. All right, well, we're going to spin the wheel, Kat, see what you're playing for, okay?
Okay, great.
Hey, here's a great prize, the Club Barbados. Everybody wants to be a member of a club. 7 days, 6 nights in an ocean front room. That's what you want. It is all inclusive. What? This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $8,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Kathy, good luck.
All right, Kathy, listen up. On yesterday's show, we talked with Omari Hardwick. In what state did Omari say he played college football?
Georgia.
Yes!
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Club Barbados Resort and Spa. The Club Barbados Resort and Spa offers an idyllic waterfront setting with sweeping views of the turquoise Caribbean Sea on the island's famous west coast. Guests can be as active or as relaxed as they please, with all-inclusive offerings such as water sports, tennis, a fitness center, freshwater swimming pools, 3 bars, gourmet dining, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,300.
Kathy, we just saw your prize. It looks so amazing.
We're jealous.
We're
I'm so excited.
Oh, we're so excited for you. And they were showing like kayak trips. You want that kayak? Just sign Gelman's name and take the kayak. It's all inclusive. It includes all. Listen, Kate, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive 8 place settings of American-made fine china from Lennox, valued at more than $500. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
Number 12 for the Texas A&M 12th man.
All right, Kathy, congratulations to your return. Curtis Jackson is here.
Still ahead on Live from the new film Jason Bourne, Julia Stiles. Jim and Kelly test out their drumming skills with the Pound Rockout Workout. And coming up next, Curtis 50 Cent Just.
Oh, hi. Happy birthday. We got you a hat, too, in case you wanted to celebrate. Yeah, it's adorable. Oh, cute. Yeah, you're cute.
Did that feel celebratory, or more like walking into a psychedelic
like
nightmare?
I might not want that picture out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's cute, though. Hey, thanks for spending your birthday with us.
It's exciting. Man.
Yeah, it's great. When you wrote that song, did you have any idea that it was going to take hold of the universe the way it did?
I didn't. It was the simplicity, just like Go Shorty. It wasn't rocket science. It wasn't.
No, but that's
your
the stuff
birthday.
that works, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
keep
just-
it simple,
when
stupid. It's
the,
like,
the first thought is the right thought.
yeah.
It was, I'm telling you, it's so great because now, you know, everybody always remembers like old birthday songs, and then your song came out, and now it's the only thing we say to each
Yeah.
other is like,
That,
"Go
that and
Shorty."
Stevie Wonder's
Right.
Happy
Birthday
Birthday.
to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't
Right.
I
get rid
think
of that
people
one.
sing
That one.
yours
Right.
more, though, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't tell Steve V. I
Yeah.
said it. Sorry.
So now yesterday, Amari Hardwick was here,
Yeah, okay.
and he told us that he calls you Jackson 5.
Yeah, Jackson 5. He gave me like, I was like, the whole group?
Yeah. So now we're confused. We don't know what to call you. What do you want us to call you?
50?
50. Okay.
50,
Does
Curtis.
that work?
You know, it went from 50 to 50.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Sharon Osbourne, her accent.
Oh,
she
is
was
that how we got it?
50 Cent.
No. Really?
She just changed my name.
Is that true?
Yeah, and everywhere I went afterwards, there was like, so what do we call you? Do we call you Curtis 50 or 50?
50. Right.
And like, because 50 had like you know, because the kids were using it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, am I not cool if I say 50?
Right. I'm enunciating way too much.
That's
Yes.
incredible.
Hello,
I had
50.
no idea that Sharon
I didn't
Osbourne
either.
came up with
She
that.
did. Well, her accent.
That's
You know what she said?
amazing.
Yeah.
She pronounced it.
And now you live in Mike Tyson's old house. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So what is that like? Like, tell me about Mike Tyson's house.
it was confirmation of success for me.
Yeah.
It was after a while you realize you don't need 18 beds to sleep on.
Really?
You know, like,
Yeah.
it's like this is like huge house, and then things break because you didn't use it.
Right.
So it's like if you didn't turn the light on, when you do finally, it like flickers,
Right.
and then just blown like, so you like.
But when you first got in there, did you sleep in every bed? Like, did you run around through the house like, and it's another room?
No, it was just big enough for me to have everybody around.
Yeah.
And still have them out of, like, away from me
It's
when
an
I wanted
important
to.
point with family, isn't it? I
Yeah.
want you all here, but say goodnight
But get
and
away
close your
from me.
door. Yes.
Right. And do you really? Okay, so here's my other question. Do you really have a 1 acre koi pond? Because I would say that's like the definition of success, right? Once you have a 1 acre koi pond, you're like, I got a 1 acre koi pond. Bye.
I didn't even know what was in it. Like when I got there, like I didn't know what koi fish was. I was like, so what kind? You mean like the orange fish?
Right.
You know, like because Mike in that he did it like, you know, he got rid of like about 400 million.
Oh, really?
Mike spent a lot of money.
He
so
did.
So he was like,
Wow.
I need the really big koi fish.
Right.
And put them in the pond. Like,
How many are in there?
It's all like a whole school of them. There's so much that I don't have to, like they breed.
They do,
course,
right?
yeah.
And here's the other. I think, and maybe I'm wrong. I think that koi fish grow as big as their space.
Yeah, so
you could have koi whales in there.
Like really, they're like
You
really.
could have giant.
And I go to the deck, and all you have to do is stomp, and they'll start to come because they feed them the same way.
Oh.
Kidding.
So like see them come over.
You know, they live a long time, I've heard. Like 30 or even more years.
Well, they're gonna be there for a while there.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. They're gonna be like, you know, first Mike Tyson lived here. And moved in. Things got better.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Listen, we need to take a commercial break, and we're going to talk about Power when we return. So more with Curtis.
Still ahead on Live from the new film Jason Bourne, Julia Stiles.
That was a scene from Power starring Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Of course, not only are you one of the stars, you're also one of the executive producers.
Right.
So that's like a lot of extra work, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's easier for me because the communication level is higher. Working with the actual talent, they feel more comfortable talking to me than to the exclusive executive producer. Like when they just executive produce the project, they kind of see them like here they come, like they're policing us.
Right, right. Yeah.
You know, for me, they'll tell me ahead of time so I can troubleshoot. And I'll talk to Courtney and tell her we fix things before they become a problem.
You ever have to fire anybody?
No, I talk to Courtney, and she's really good at that. Like,
That is something you want to delegate. You do not want that.
I don't think we need this person.
Do you ever finish work as an actor on it and wish that you could...
Go home?
Well, kind of, and take all the hats off from the show for a minute?
Well, you know what? A lot of times when I say cut for me, acting, I bolt out of there. Like I run, and then I'll come back because I have to look. I watch the dailies to every piece.
So you got to put your head back in it before you know it. Yeah.
Right back. But I don't have to sit on the set 24/7.
See everything
like that,
done.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
Any heads up, any secrets that are for Kanan, your character this season? What's going to happen?
I think people will start to, their feelings towards him will change because I'm the bad guy on the show. Like they got me as the kind of like the worst character, and I requested that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like, listen.
Because you're nice.
Play a bad guy. Look how sweet you are.
But that's the good person to play it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna play a bad guy, I want to play the worst guy, so
Yeah.
you remember him. And then I don't have to do that anymore. I can do something different. But with Courtney, this season is like, he's a little more vulnerable, you know, so that they'll see that he's actually human. Because a lot of stuff like the second season, he killed his son. You know, so it was like a lot of, it's a little far out there, you know what I mean? Like he went to an extreme one.
The lady went,
She's like,
Anyway, we are very excited about it. It's the new season of Power. Starts July 17th. 9 p.m. on Star. We look forward to it. Make sure you check out Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Power. And when we return, Julia Stiles is here. Stick around. Happy birthday. It's so funny. I always assumed that all actors know each other.
All of you know each other. No, we've
You
never
don't.
met.
I saw you in An Act of God, and you were amazing.
Did you really?
How did you even do that? That was a
Just a lot of
two-hour
memorization
monologue.
and stupidity, but yeah, you know.
It was
Thank you for
wonderful. It was
coming. See,
really great.
you never know.
See?
Everything's an audition.
So how's your summer been so far?
Great, wonderful, yeah.
Are you back here for the whole summer?
I'm just here for the week, and then I fly like 7 times in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, you rack up miles. It's
Take
fine.
your vitamins.
Thanks. Yeah.
And you got engaged, right?
I did.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I just heard not too long ago that you're never supposed to congratulate the woman on the engagement, only the man, because the woman is the special treat, and
I like that.
Very
I like
old-fashioned.
that.
that's what I heard. You congratulate the man, not the woman.
All right.
Because of course you're.
So you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I said yes.
So was it a surprise, or did you know it was coming?
It was a total surprise, mostly because I talked myself out of it. We went on a trip to Colombia with his entire family over Christmas and New Year's. So because I'm a lady, I was like, do not ruin a perfectly good vacation by getting your hopes up. Just let it go and be in the present moment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But we had a conversation like waiting for an elevator, something random and mundane, where he was like out of nowhere, so you don't, with jewelry, you don't really wear like silver or platinum, right? You're more like into gold. And I was like, yeah, I think rose gold is so beautiful. And then I went, what is up with this conversation?
I would have been all over that. Like,
yeah.
how do you mean? What do you mean?
And then I had to reel it in. I had to reel it
Right.
in.
Oh my
But
God.
I'm so happy. I'm so in love, and I'm so happy.
And did he?
Life
And he
is great.
got down on his knee in the whole thing.
He did.
He did?
Totally did. Yeah. Yeah. It was a full moon. We were on a tropical island. It was amazing. He's the best. He's a really good man, and I found him. Found you.
Terrific. And so now you've both moved to Vancouver together.
No,
or
he's Canadian. He's Canadian. We fell in love in Vancouver. So,
wow.
yeah, it's wonderful. And I feel like I live out of a suitcase. I'm about to move to France for the rest of the year.
For
Oh
work?
my gosh.
For work.
Wow.
So
That's exciting.
life takes me to really interesting
That's
places.
amazing.
Yeah.
Are you missing New York at all?
It's so strange. I come back here and now I'm staying in a hotel like I'm
Yeah.
a tourist.
Probably,
And I
yeah.
grew up in this city and
Right.
I call it my home.
Right.
But it's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I love it. And in fact, I think I love it even more when I come back after
I
being
think
away.
that happens anytime you're allowed to get away from the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because day to day is kind of stressful.
Yeah.
I have to say though, staying in a hotel in New York is really nice.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
We can take a break. We're going to come back and talk about Jason Bourne with Julia Stiles. Let me say.
Friday on Live, Queen Latifah.
Next live.
That looks just as action-packed as the others. That's a scene from Jason Bourne. Of course, you play CIA agent Nikki Parsons, right?
Parsons.
It's crazy.
right.
I've never thought of it before.
Is that your real name?
Yeah, it is my real name. It's not yours.
Is
Yeah.
it your real name?
It's
Right.
a made-up name.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nikki Parsons. It's the first time we actually see her not just being the good soldier for the CIA.
Yeah.
So where we left off, she was in hiding. She's been in hiding for the past 8 years. But she's getting more and more rebellious and kind of wants to out herself and also expose the operation that Treadstone, that Jason Bourne was created under. But before she does that, she tracks him down to kind of let him know about his past.
You've been playing that character, right, since you're 19 years old?
The span of my entire adult life so far. 19
That's so
years.
crazy.
That is
It is
such
crazy.
a great
It's a
gig,
good franchise
right?
to have grown up with,
I mean,
but it's
that-
crazy.
I lucked out. I lucked out.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, my
Good
character
stuff.
was killed in the first version of the Bourne Identity, and then they recut it, so I got to survive. And
We liked working with her. Bring her back.
I hope so.
Be ashamed to kill her off the
Yeah,
scene.
she was so fun at
Right.
craft services.
But she can never seem to catch a break, right?
They're always being chased by. I mean, the thing about these movies, you have to speak so fast because it's
emergency.
heightened by
Yeah.
you're going to be chased or killed or hunted down at any moment.
Do you feel tense when you're doing the scenes? I mean, I would imagine you have to.
Like
to a
the way
certain
the audience
degree.
does when they're watching the scenes.
Yes, well, and also you have to kind of create that,
Yeah.
that urgency, right?
Yeah.
So, the hardest thing is memorizing lines at the last minute. They're constantly changing the script, and Paul Greengrass definitely likes to, he's constantly tweaking, and so you have to memorize these lines that you then have to, spew out really, really fast, like typing
Fast and
machines.
tense and barely know them.
Right.
Well, we look forward to seeing this one. It's July 29th, and opens Jason Bourne. Make sure you check out Julia Stiles and Jason Bourne. Thank you for being here. Congratulations. So exciting. When we return, we're going to try the Pound Workout. Workout.
Tomorrow on Live, a performance by music group
She and her friends realized that drumming combined with cardio might just make an amazing exercise routine.
might.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. So they created the Pound Rock Out Workout. So please welcome to the show, Kirsten Potenza. Hi. Hi.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
This is very exciting for us because we're so rhythmic.
So am I.
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, so Pound is a lifestyle group fitness brand. It transforms drumming into an empowering workout, okay? So you're getting your cardio, your strength training, your conditioning all in one very loud class.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk you guys through the techniques before we put it all together and give these guys a fitness concert, all right?
Okay.
Yes. So we're gonna start. Nice wide stance, soften up our knees, tuck in the bootay.
No problem.
Nice and tight. Roll back the shoulders. We're gonna go all the way down to the mat. We're gonna strike center up to the left and center up to the right. Let's do it one more time. All the way down, up to the, yes! They got it! Amazing! Nice job! Beautiful! everything. So if you just want to take your strike pattern off the ground, you can do that too.
Okay.
Technique number 2.
Oh,
We're
God.
going to travel to the left side, striking by our feet up above our heads, and then travel to the opposite side. Oh, yeah.
You guys, I really like this.
I like it. They're leading.
I don't know what I think yet.
You're pretty good at it. I love
I don't
it.
mind it, but
All
I don't
right,
know.
last one. We're going to make some noise. Let's get a little crazy. So we're going to pump our arms, travel down to our invisible drum kit, and pound back and forth. We're all about making noise in this workout. You feel it yet?
Yes,
Jim, you
I
like
feel
it?
it.
I really like it. All right. So, we just snuck in about one too many squats without even realizing it.
That
One
was
too
not
many squats.
We didn't
sneaking.
sneak it in.
I felt them.
Okay, so you guys want to put it all together?
Nothing would
Yeah.
thrill me more.
Okay. I love it. All right, hit it, DJ.
Oh, God.
All right, ready? We're going to grab the beat. With our left foot, ready? Single and double. Get into it. Good. Double. See, we got it. And double. All right. Hang out. We're going down to the center. Center, up, and left. So one tap and tap, tap. Yes. Look at them go. How you guys feeling? I love it. We're going to speed it up. Here we go. So center. Get it, Jim. Woo! Yes. Beautiful. All right. Take a break. To the left.
God.
All right. Nice.
no.
I feel it. We're going back inside. There it is. Woo! Yes! You guys are amazing. Woo! All right, come on. Down. Woo! Watch me. And tap, tap, up. One more time. On the Pound Rockout workout. Check it all out at poundfitness.com. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, log on to our website, livekelly.com.
My rough and bumpy skin makes me feel really self-conscious.
We're still so excited from that workout.
I just got my breath back.
Hey, Nicole, this is our inbox, by the way.
I love it.
Yeah, we read
I
letters
love
from
an
the viewers.
inbox.
And Nicole Bauman from Amanda, Ohio said, Jim is my hero. Can I just say how awesome it is to see Jim come out dancing? Pure awesomeness.
Oh, that's very
I agree.
nice. This is off of Facebook. Shekinah Johnson said, I can't get on the Sugarfina website. You broke the internet. I guess everybody wants the gummies. That's very interesting.
That's what we do here.
Good
we
deeds
break
done.
the internet. That's right. Let's see. Dana Paz from Davie, Florida said, my 6-year-old and 3-year-old daughters were so surprised to see Jim Parsons on live that they spent the first 5 minutes of the show asking why Sheldon was sitting
no.
at the table.
I am confusing to children.
Yeah, I had to pause and explain to them before they would let me watch the show. They missed the best first 5 minutes. Anyway, and also look at this. We just saw this
Yes.
somebody that won a trip to Galveston, Texas, Belva Gilbert from Irwin, Pennsylvania. This is a trip she won on our trivia wheel. How about that? Beautiful.
That's
Very nice.
amazing. I have one from Rob Kaufman from North Carolina asking if I could do rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock for today. And since I barely read it, no, I don't know that.
You can't do rock,
I
paper,
barely did it
scissors,
when we did it
lizard,
for the
Spock?
show. I mean, like, they had to finally tell the audience, just quit laughing. Just be quiet, because he can't do it if you're reacting.
That's so funny.
pathetic.
Oh my gosh. Well, then I won't bore you with this one, but I just want to show, I have to show you this the Bazinga t-shirt because
Oh my
there's a lady in the audience who also has
Yes,
her
you have the
Bazinga.
classic.
The classic Bazinga.
This is
Yeah.
all scienced out.
Science Bazinga. Hey, you're so fun today. Thank you so
you.
much
I
for
love
being
being
here. I
here.
love having you here.
Anytime.
Tomorrow on the show, Eric Stone Street is here. Magic performs, and Dwayne Wade will be my co-host.